Hello and welcome to another episode of CharmedPersons Alien Edition. CharmedPersons.
Ellen!
Sure, person.
Ellen!
Could we be more millennial right now?
Oh,
This is
no.
pretty cringe, yeah.
We're
I'm not gonna
starting
lie.
super strong tonight.
We have to lean into the cringe. That
And
is how we
we
self-actualize.
were just talking about what water brand we're choosing during the
That is
Water
true.
Wars. So
The Water Wars?
the Water Wars.
Oh, no.
Oh no, the Water Wars.
All right. Well, to kick us off with the rest of the amazing Charmed Person episodes you can watch in the upcoming week, tomorrow we have another Charmed Reads.
Oh yeah, I have to read that book.
If you have read The House in the Cerulean Sea, please join us, talk about it. What do you like? What do you don't like? What did it make you feel? All of that fun stuff. And coming up on Sunday, we're back with Campaign 3, business as usual, and all the shenanigans they get up to there. And then on Monday, we're back with Talk With Me. Probably the best episode, biggest episode yet. And then a week from today, lucky guys, we're back together and we're gonna do some alien stuff again. So, a super filled week with Charmed Persons. Join us for everything and anything you can. We're happy to have you with us. And without further ado, let's jump into a recap of last week's alien session or episode, whatever you wish to call it. So, last time, you all had just arrived to Hadley's Hope and got the first look at the utter destruction that this colony had become. With some adept tractor work from Kit and maybe less adept piloting, but he still made it happen from Hawk, you were able to land and touch down on this red, rocky, and mountainous planet. The commander sent out a scouting crew to try to find the bunker before nightfall, and Sasha's keen eyes found it. Currently trapped behind a bunch of rocks and boulders. So Kit planned for the next day, brought some tractors, some bulldozers again, a crane, and joined by a lot of people, were able to clear those boulders away. But before that happened, and while the scouting mission was out, Charlotte, or Dr. Green, and Hawk had a secret meeting where a lot was revealed between the two of them, and some mission
Don't tell us
details
anything.
were shared. Maybe against direct orders of the actual contract you signed.
And J-Mo herself. J-Mo's sitting there like, what the fuck?
Even the game mother was surprised by in this moment. But even though they agreed that they should bring in maybe not all of the fellow crew members, but most, and share maybe not all of the information, but most, you weren't able to quite meet as the working Joes were meandering around the ship at night, and there was no safe time or place to meet and fill the other crew members in. So the next morning, like I said, everybody left, a couple of ATVs and a couple of tractors, and you all got, I think it was everyone but the commander, got to the site to help as they could clear out some rocks and get into the bunker. It took most of the day, so late evening, or early evening, I should say, a couple hours maybe of sunlight left, you get into the bunker with a code that Gaius seems to have. He leads you down a hallway or two before telling everyone but the scientist to wait, as the scientist and him were the only ones allowed into the science lab in this bunker to see the cargo that you were supposed to pick up. And in said science lab, not only did Dr. Green find the cargo, but they also found a woman named Miss Clayton. And that's where we left off, and that's about where we're going to pick up. We're going to first jump back to that science lab with Dr. Green. I'll describe what you saw once more to remind you of kind of what the situation is. And then we'll pick up with some dialogue between Gaius and this new woman standing in front of you as we get some ambiance going as well. So you walked into this science lab. It looked pretty familiar to you as a science lab. A little extra dust covered, it seems, but since the bunker itself is solar powered and still has been working just fine, most things are beeping, lights are around you, beakers, tech equipment, lab equipment all around you. As once again, a pretty high-tech science lab greets you as you enter. And in the middle of this room, you see what you can only imagine to be the cargo, because it stands out quite starkly compared to everything else in the room. And you saw a roughly microwave-sized container with frosted glass on the front, clearly some sort of door to open it into, to get to whatever might be inside, and a small monitor screen with details of what was happening in that box. And as you approach and have only a couple seconds, maybe, to see it, it's easy to tell that this is some sort of extreme cryo sleep, that whatever is inside this box is in. But before you can get much more information than that, you hear a voice emerge from your left as a woman walks out and says, "Finally, it's about time." And Gaius says, "Miss Clayton, so glad you made it out okay." He walks over to her, inspects her briefly, checks for injuries, gives her a pat on the shoulder, says, "I am so glad that you're here. We don't have time right now for a full debrief and for you to tell me everything, but it's good to see you." And she responds with an eye roll, of all things, and says, "Yeah, well, it took you quite long enough. Are we ready to go? Can I go? Please, please, can I go?" And he says, "Well, yes, of course. We just need to secure the cargo, the asset, and then we'll be on our way." "Great." She plops herself in a chair and just watches you all prepare the asset and crosses her arms in waiting. And you also know that this woman isn't wearing a spacesuit, and though you didn't check, it seems like the bunker, being still with power, has some sort of self-contained air scrubbing system to make breathing perhaps possible in this bunker. Sophie, did you have an interjection?
It was to ask if we were all here and like affirm that all of us were present.
You are all in the bunker, not in this room.
Okay.
So right now you're all kind of outside, kind of a switchback hallway that leads up to the science lab itself. But it's all of the other players. Charlie's there, Nico's there, Commander's still on the ship. Am I missing a crew member? I don't think so. I think that's everybody. So everybody but the commander is in the bunker right now.
While we're stopped, did we also see the woman, or just so far Dr. Green has seen the woman? When did she come in to the
So
picture?
far, only Dr. Green has seen the woman because she was in the science lab,
Okay,
and
great.
Gaius seems to have stopped you far enough back that you can tell he kind of went around a corner and away to purposely keep you guys a distance, so you couldn't hear, couldn't see, couldn't.
So we
whatever.
saw them go to the science room and we're chilling for now.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, saw them take a corner,
Yeah.
and you're just chilling for now. But we'll get to whatever you may want to do because it will be a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Green, you see, Gaius seems to know exactly what is needed for this. Over the next couple minutes, you see him find a small, basically portable battery that he'll switch out the power for. He finds a even larger tub that he'll move the portable battery after switching the power and the container itself into to have kind of an enclosed system, and to have a plain tub that is just the classic black with a white with a yellow top, we'll say, that you find at Lowe's and Home Depot. So it's unclear of what is in it as he'll bring it out, but you have a minute or two should you want to talk to Lori, inspect the asset before it's put away in the tub as Gaius is doing other things, anything like that.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that she would be very alert, be very aware of all the surroundings, cautiously, but with kind of a face put on of professionalism, if you will, walk up to her and extend her hand. Dr. Green will extend her hand and say, Dr. Charlotte Green, I wasn't aware we were picking up another crew member.
Of course you weren't. Yes, well, I suppose it's either ride home with you or stay in this bunker for who knows how long. So I'll be riding home with you. Lori Clayton.
Lori, and how long have you been here?
Oh, I stopped counting for a while. And to be honest, the nature of my work is a bit. She glances at Gaius. Hush, hush, and I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell you.
All right. No, as someone working in the field that I've been in for as long as I have, I quite understand that. So, well, welcome. We're glad to have you. Now, what is it that you do for the client?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure who your client is, so I couldn't rightly tell you what I do for them, but...
Oh, all right. Well, okay, well...
Do you not... Who is your client? You don't care to share?
I don't quite know either.
Of course. Of course.
Right.
Oh, hells. Okay. Great. You said, Charlotte Green was your name?
Right, yes, Dr. Charlotte Green.
Yes, I think I've heard of you, actually. You do a lot of biological science stuff. I'm not a scientist, I can tell you that. But you do that stuff.
I do, yes, a lot of the biological science stuff, if you will.
Interesting that they brought you along. Very interesting.
I think Charlotte will kind of I don't know, get a little... The posture will change, kind of puffy chest, square off a bit. Like she can sense that this person is not...
Is a little bit...
They're not aligned. They're not aligned.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe she'll kind of keep a side eye on Gaius and just try to keep an eye on what he's doing, and if there's any identifying information that she can see of the asset, and
sure.
I know not through the crate itself, but maybe on the screen or on the cryo screen or something like that.
Definitely.
She can get her eye on anything.
That, Sophie, you have another point?
Yeah, I was going to maybe I don't know if there's like a true a stealth roll, but try and sneak closer within audible range of the room, seeming like that Gaius is trying to keep us at distance, and we know that this is where we're meant to pick up the asset. So kind of try to get to a spot where I can hear or see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll jump to you guys in a second with anything you want to do, since it is going to be a couple minutes. And just for clarity for everyone, there is kind of a stealth mode, and you don't have to roll for stealth. It's usually other people have to roll to see if they notice you in stealth mode. So we can definitely do that. I will say, you all know that in the briefing everyone was given, it was set very clear that Gaius and the scientist are the only ones allowed in the science room. So you can imagine that. So you're not surprised by this by any means, but if you want to try to get within earshot outside the door or something, that's definitely something we can explore. Cool. Dr. Green, you see on the as Gaius is kind of gathering the battery pack and switching out the power and such, you see a couple things on the screen pretty obviously. You see what I said, you can see temperature and atmosphere readings of what is inside this box, very similar to what you know of cryosleep to be, but much colder, much more may kill a human level of cryosleep, but seems to maybe be keeping whatever's inside alive. And you see that the hold on 1 second. Oh no, did my mouse die? No, it's alive. Okay, great. Let me find it real quick. Hold, please.
Holding.
You hold.
Everybody can relax, but stay in your light, please.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going back to Q5, please. Okay, so you see at the top listed kind of some like numbers or details that you don't recognize. You recognize to the point of like it is somehow labeling what this is, either the container or the contents, with however this lab specifically was labeling things. But one thing you recognize to the point of you saw this in those documents that you read. You don't know what it means, but you recognize at least the first part of it, which is XX121 when name and it's next to asset. Presumably name is XXX121 stage 1.
Oh, okay.
So again,
Let's
you don't.
go.
Well, I should say Dr. Green doesn't know what that means. But it seems to be definitely somehow something of the things that you read about.
Related to, heard, and they're keeping it alive, but at bay. Okay, dope.
Yep. And we'll say you kind of get that reading as as Gaius is finishing switching the power and lifts up this microwave and puts it in the tub, puts the battery pack next to it, seals it up, and seems ready to go. As he does, you kind of see him look forward and then mouth something as if he is talking on another radio line and has gotten a message from someone else. And at that moment, everyone would hear the commander's voice giving instructions. So that's where we'll pause for the science room, and we'll come to those in the hallway. We'll say that took roughly 5, maybe 10 minutes of gathering, of the quick chat, of getting the asset ready for departure. So you have roughly that time to do as a group or individually anything you would want to do as you're kind of abandoned in this hallway with just crew members. Sophie, you want to sneaky sneak?
Want to sneaky sneak?
Are you sneaky sneaking from those around you as well, or just?
I kind of like give them a look to see like if they're like paying very close attention, but I kind of like try to like casually amble around the corner, looking and like, oh, electric power, so storage closet, and then I was like get to like a point of no return, like see if there's anybody down that like first bend of that L.
Mm-hmm.
Paying attention.
Yeah. So you pass the storage closet, and you kind of peek into what is the mess hall. Has a table, a little kitchenette area, clearly where whoever seemed to maybe live or stay prolonged down here could eat. And then you do see that switch back. And as you walk, you don't see anyone in the hallways. And then you kind of get to that door labeled science lab. You do notice that compared to all the other doors, this one does not have a window. So clearly wants to protect privacy even before you all arrived.
Well, I know I don't want to get caught standing outside, so I think I would like head back, and then I have something else I'd like to do, but I don't want to take up the time. So the other thing that I want to do is like I've got a cutter. It's clear shit went down here. There's an armory here, and I would love to see if there's another weapon, preferably a pistol or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I would say again, pretty quickly you were able to get down that hallway, know that you're not going to see or hear shit, so you turn around and head to the armory, and if that's what you do kind of this whole time, you can, and we'll have you probably roll to use the cutter itself, to not, if you're not trying to just break the door versus just cut open the door and unlock it. Similar to how good old Putt did it.
I was so good at it, though.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then we'll have you roll. If you just want to like get it open and don't care about butchering it, I would say you can do that easily.
Part of me, yeah, I think this character doesn't care because we're here leaving this planet. So
Sure, fair enough.
like, an armory, like.
I will say you don't have necessarily the map that I sent you all of this
Or-
bunker, but as you are looking around, we'll say that you kind of want to explore that other half anyway, and so easily enough you can see that it's an armory. Know you want to get in, and you start. So the rest of you see Sasha sneaky sneak down the hallway, sneaky sneak her way back. Probably give you a little shrug of I couldn't hear anything, and then just continue on exploring the rest of the bunker. So we'll say, guys didn't order anyone to like stay where you are, don't move. It was just like,
Yeah.
you can't come where I'm going, so stop here and let us do our thing, and we'll come back out.
I think I join, or Clarke joins Sophie's character looking in the armory.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyone else? We'll get to what's in there in a second, but in the meantime, anyone else do anything else?
I would like to have found myself just very organically and naturally and not awkwardly at all, standing next to Nico,
Okay.
but not necessarily out of or in the earshot of Hawk.
Okay.
So like if he's there, he's there, but if he's not there, like if Zach chooses that he goes and does something else, like it doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah,
But
I think that Hawk is more so preoccupied about what's outside of this bunker and is kind of like keeping his eyes like on the horizon and what lies between them and the return journey to the ship. I think he's more like, he probably thinks that like there's nothing and it's just like abandoned and like trash, whereas like the threat is out here. So I think that he's probably pretty distracted and just kind of like almost to a paranoid level, but not quite, just like really scanning the outside of like where this bunker is.
Sure. So you head kind of like fully back basically to the door and are keeping an eye
Yeah.
on the outside.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, without Hawk overhearing at all, you're able to very nonchalantly slide up to the side of Nico, who kind of, as soon as you guys were told to wait, she just kind of crosses her arm, takes out a new toothpick, and just leans against the side and just, it's like, cool, I'm waiting.
yeah,
Has no interest in what's happening around her or exploring, so she'll stay in that area until Gaius and the doctor come back.
I take my toothpick and I throw it behind my shoulder as I like lean against the wall also.
Yeah.
Kind of similarly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember what Hawk said about us being the same and I stop that. Is this place like, I think you kind of described it a little bit more in the last session, but is it technologically older? Like, does it look like it's been here a while and it's like kind of outdated in some ways, or?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
You know that it's been several, I think, how many? Let's find a timeline. Come here, timeline.
I think like 14 years, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so we're now in 2186, which, cool feature on the Roll20 shout out. There's a calendar mod, so I added the days that we've traveled.
Oh, nice.
And currently it is Saturday, the 21st of January, 2186. So it is now the next year, and what people know of the first supposed accident, bomb, whatever, but communication was lost with Hadley's Hope in 2179. So it's been about 7 years. 6 or 7.
Okay. Then I would just go up to Nico doing all that, toss the toothpick, lean up, lean forward. Ooh, this place is a fucking dump, huh?
Yeah, seems a little old. Definitely. Just old tech.
Yeah, it's
Maybe.
like, what could be here that is like so important, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know. I thought you knew since you're, you know, like the navigator and like the co-pilot and stuff, so I was gonna, I don't know, default to you, a wise one.
Yeah. For this mission, I'm not that wise.
So they're just out here keeping everybody in the dark, huh?
Seems like it. Seems like kind of what we signed up for, though.
You signed up for this?
Yeah.
When... That must have been a quick kind of turnaround for you, huh?
I mean, I applied when I found the posting and was bummed when it seemed like I didn't hear anything. Then I got a last minute call. So.
Because that guy, he... Did they tell you?
They just told me they needed a navigator.
Do you usually
Wait, what guy?
say yes to stuff
What
the
guy?
day before they start? No, he was like a
You
guy.
brought him up.
Yeah, but he's like, so okay, and I like lean in a little bit of like, as if I'm like, I've got secrets.
Oh, of course, yes.
And I am like, okay, so like, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to freak you out or anything, but we had a navigator, and he straight up stood the fuck up at the beginning, very beginning. We didn't even like barely introduce ourselves, and the commander was like, if anybody doesn't think they can handle this kind of stuff, then they should leave now. And we all were like, who's gonna fucking dip? Who's gonna fucking dip? This guy stood up. He's like, I can't do this. And he dipped. And then the next day, here you come. So all I'm saying is you got to be a special kind of person to be a person who, like, steps away from whatever you've got going on the day before a mission.
But he wasn't the navigator. Posting just called for one.
Well, I think you replaced him.
Sure, I replaced him, but if Hawk's the pilot, the posting just called for one pilot. Honestly, I thought they brought me in because they were concerned about Hawk.
What would they have to be concerned about Hawk about? Look at this guy. He's protecting all of us. And I like point back and
I've not seen anything to be concerned about, but I'm just saying the posting said one pilot/navigator. Hawk clearly was chosen for that role.
So wait. This is getting even juicier. You're telling me
I can't believe I fucking
that
never
you
noticed that.
applied for the pilot/navigator. Didn't hear anything, and then the day before they call you and they say what?
They
Come
say
be a
we'd like to
navigator?
hire you as a navigator.
Did they tell you about there being a pilot? And you were just totally chill with that?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes bigger ships need a navigator or a pilot or one person that can do both or a co-pilot in case something happens to the pilot. Wasn't surprised about it. I was just surprised that, I mean, by what I remember of the posting, it seems like I replaced a supposed lieutenant that was supposed to join this mission. So if this guy was supposed to be that, I don't know why they would bring in just a navigator to replace it, but here I am.
Damn. Well, fuck. Maybe I got it all wrong.
When you applied, did you like put a stipulation that you had to come with your brother? Are you guys like a package deal?
I mean, no. We applied separately and just both got the job because we're pretty fucking good at it.
Wow, there is really nothing out there.
Oh, hey,
Just a whole lot of
Just-
nothing. Just truly
just
nothing.
rocks.
Yeah, bunch of
Rocks, and more rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good
I
job,
mean, that's
bud.
kind of what they told us. Pretty much nothing.
So anything happen here? Everybody okay? Did they like find anything?
Sasha and
don't-
Clarke went over there.
Yeah, they've been banging
Hear
on
that?
that door for like
What the fuck is
45
that?
minutes.
I don't know. I try not to get too, you know.
Is that coming
think
from this? Where is
I think there's
everybody?
guns in here.
Can I talk to you real quick? Just totally chill way over there for a second, real quick.
Yeah, sure. Excuse us, Nico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excuse us.
I can also leave if you need me to.
No.
No, we're just gonna walk
you
over here. You
Look
know?
really comfortable, leaned up against the.
As I like walk
Excuse
over,
us,
I literally
Nico.
like look back at Nico and just like, yeah, what's up?
Um,
Hey.
During this time, just for awareness of where he is, Caden is kind of being a lost puppy and doesn't know like where he is most useful or could be most needed. So he like kind of starts to follow Sasha initially, and then is like, "No, I gotta stay with Clarke." And then Sasha leaves, and then Clarke leaves, and then he followed you guys, and then quickly was like, "This is, I'm not needed here either." And so I think Hawk at one point he comes to like kind of look out with you as well,
Yeah.
and then
Then you
you
walk
leave,
away?
and he's like, "Oh, okay." So he's like
Oh.
just doesn't know what to do, kind of following people around, and I think at this point is just kind of in that like T intersection where he can pretty much see everyone,
Yeah.
just like
I like
I
to
don't
think
know what
that
to do.
Charlie is just like off to the side reading something on his data pad. Or
Oh,
something
definitely,
like that. Yeah.
he's very
He's reading
close
archives
to
of them around.
mimicking what Nico was doing, just a little farther back to like
Yeah.
stay more away from people,
Mhm.
but just just like scrolling
What's up?
on something.
Okay, so I have made a very important discovery that I'm definitely gonna get XP about.
Yeah.
I
I love it when you talk about
Was
your gamer and stuff.
just talking to I was just talking to Nico.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the same at all. She's not clued in whatsoever. This bitch can just pick up and leave whenever she needs to. It doesn't have any attachments, no family, nothing. Is kind of what I'm gathering. I did not get a confirmation of that. That is all speculation based on my observation. But she
Okay.
brought up something that I am a little bit curious about, and I just want to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
But I was like trying to do a little digging of like, where did she come from? What's she doing? How did she get this job? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And she answered the ad for your job, didn't get a call, and then the day before the mission got the call to come be the navigator / pilot,
Wait a
not the
minute.
lieutenant like that guy was that left.
The whole reason why we took this job is because they needed 2 mechanics, but they only needed 1 pilot.
Yeah, it was perfect. No notes.
Why did I never notice that?
But then they brought her on as a co-pilot. Are you under like an investigation or something? Are you like, do you have a like, are you on like work probation? Like what the fuck's?
Well, I mean, I told you about the fact that I got dishonorably discharged for
Yeah, but that was like
disobeying a direct order.
ages ago.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's the only thing. Other than that, no, I haven't murdered anyone.
Well, the way you said that makes me think you murdered someone.
I'm gonna murder you.
Well, I'd like to see you fucking try, dude.
No.
And I like punch him in the shoulder.
Ow! Fuck!
Yeah, see?
You're
I'm, like,
bigger than me. That's not
A
fair.
foot taller than you.
I know it's not. That's why this is bullying.
This is
what
the
you're doing.
first time this has ever happened. Me saying to Zach, I forget.
you can't. It's funny if you're smaller than me. If you're bigger than me, you're hurting me and bullying me.
Well, I'm used to bullying Charlie, and he is just as tall as me.
I know. Hey, that is weird.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I did good. Nice.
But, so do you think that they're, like, wary of me?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But
I don't know.
But this has nothing
I
to do
don't
with
know.
the military, though.
But does it?
Hey, okay, so...
I don't know. This is, like,
I
a
can't
lot.
really, like, I don't really want to, like, unload it all on you right now, but, like, Dr. Green came up to me and was like, hey, nice to meet you, and totally, like, Mafia handed me, like, this letter in her handshake, like, super cool.
Did you read it?
Immediately, and it said that I needed to meet her in the storage place, and so I went to the storage place.
Wait, you did all this and you're just not telling me?
And so, and she like, she told me some crazy shit.
Like what?
Like, TLDR, whatever they're about to get in there is fucking dangerous. And maybe
Saying everything.
Alive? Wait, we're here for something alive.
hey,
Like an organic specimen.
are you
sorry.
fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry. I feel so alive. In this mission.
Hey, okay, so I'm just like cluing you in on the
Yeah.
fact that we gotta be 10 toes down, okay?
I'm sat.
Good.
This is 2186, and that's
Yeah.
what the kids say,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Seated. I'm seated. I'm in. Locked in.
I don't know. All I know is that something is going on here, and our best bet right now is to just play along.
Okay, this is fucked up though, because this is not like any other job I ever did with my dad, and Charlie is just getting his stride back. Like, he can't.
If I could, if you weren't wearing a helmet right now, I'd slap you and say, snap out of it, okay?
Okay.
Because you've got
I like
this.
tuck my hand in and like slap my own self.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
But you've got this, all right? You were
Okay.
chosen for this for a reason, and it wasn't because of who your dad is. It's because you're good at what you do. Okay?
I like hug him in the spacesuit, and our like helmets cling together. I won't tell anybody what you told me. We'll see how this plays out, but
Well,
stay
we said
fucking
that-
close.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep. We said that we wanted to talk to you, Charlie, Sasha, Clarke, and maybe Caden. That guy feels like it looks like he would.
Caden's a
It
bitch
looks,
baby.
Yeah, it looks like he would buckle under a broken faucet.
He started crying after his second shot.
Did he really?
Yeah, and then he told me not to tell anybody. But I did. I just told somebody.
I just told you things that
Caden.
I literally.
Yeah, that's true.
like,
Okay, 1 for 1. That was a pretty
Yeah.
even exchange, I think.
So just, hey, it's you, it's us, right? You, me, and
It's us.
Charlie. At the end of the
Mhm.
day.
You, me, and Charlie.
Okay. Let's just get fucking back to wherever they want to take us to, which is not Earth, apparently. And I told you about that, right?
I don't think you did.
What? What?
About this time, you hear static over the radio.
I have
The
another.
commander's
Can I have
voice.
another stress dice?
Yeah. Well,
Thank
so
you.
after you sleep, you recoup to 0. So you just have level 1 at this point.
No. I had one.
Mm-mm.
But that
I
you
had
got that
one-
yesterday.
Well, I got that before we left the mission today. I thought.
That was before the scouting mission, when Hawk
Oh.
dumped
Because we did
everything
go
on you
back.
and gave you.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
because he
pistol.
gave me the gun. Oh,
Okay,
that
so
we did
does that
see.
mean that
Okay.
mine should have went back down and then probably
Yes.
right now back up as well?
Okay, so I
I
have.
think
another
because
one.
nothing is new for you.
Okay,
Hawk.
cool.
So if
Hey.
narratively you think Hawk would be extra stressed because Kit is stressed, great.
Yeah.
But you're just kind of dumping all this on Kit, and it's not stressful
I
for
honestly,
you. You already know.
just for fun and flavor, JMO, I think can I add 2 stress dice just because I think I would have gotten one when he said the thing about the thing being alive.
Sure.
And then also when he said we're not going back to Earth.
If she's at 2, I'm at 1 for sure. So
Okay.
I gotta.
Okay. I
And
love
that's
it. I'm all
solidarity.
for adding your own stress because you know your character's best. You know what stresses them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Definitely
this
will be
is
moments that
and
I
I'm not
tell
just
you,
doing.
but-
I'm not just doing a bit. I genuinely think like he
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's hitting him that he's like, oh fuck, like taking care of them is not just like watching. Like I gotta like take care of their like emotions and like these this situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this was
100%.
supposed to be. I signed up for an easy cargo run. My dad said it
Exactly.
was going to be totally chill.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
this isn't.
easy peasy.
This
Yeah.
is not cool.
Yeah.
This is not
And
part
on
of
that
the job description.
same note, Dr. Green, I would say your stress goes up at least 1. I would say
Dope.
maybe 2. 1 definitely for discovering a woman in this room.
Whoa,
And then the
woman!
second one,
There's a girl in the castle.
I will say you can or don't have to, depending on if you think it would extra stress her out. But when you notice that that this asset is labeled XX121, if that would like,
Yeah, I
Back it up,
think
too.
I think the confirmation for her of like, oh my god, like yeah. Okay,
okay.
I'm at 2.
And then also reminded me, Angie saying that you took Hawk's pistol. Be sure you guys are also adding those to your character sheets.
I actually.
I gave it back to him.
Yeah,
Yes.
when
Or
we
he took it back.
Yeah, when we went through when we like did that really quick jump in time, I didn't want to interrupt, but I messaged Angie back and said that Hawk would have taken his pistol back after
Sure,
the scouting mission.
great. Cool.
Well, that was
But
awesome.
like Sophie and I added to the roll 20
Mhm.
under the ship all of the armory weapons, so you can find those by name on the demiplane character sheet. So Sophie, don't remember that. Don't remember. Remember
Yeah.
that Clarke gave Sasha a pistol,
Sausage.
a sausage.
A sausage
It
to
was a
pistol.
plasma cutter. I think.
It was a rifle actually. So it was the Armat M41A pulse rifle.
Clarke took the rifle. I have like a cutting.
Oh,
tool.
you took the cutting
Yeah.
tool? Sorry, I had that flip flops then. Okay. So yeah, so you have a cutting tool, and then Clarke, you have the rifle, and then
Yeah.
Caden still has his pistol and the incinerator.
Well, that's what I'm looking
unit.
for on gun. Because I got a cutting tool. And I'm like,
Yeah, fair. So in that time,
I
we'll
mean,
cut to that
thanks.
armory. You guys managed to break into this armory, and you see it completely cleaned out.
Oh.
Which, as people with military backgrounds, you know, is likely not a good thing.
No.
Ugh.
Oh.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm glad I've got this cutter thing. I'm not really good with these, though. You
Mm.
are probably gonna have to show me what to do with it if I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
we did basic training, but like, it's been a minute since I was like active duty, so.
Sure. Yeah, we could have used it on the door, but you didn't seem to want to do that, so
You just punched it a lot.
would have been a good
Got 'em.
opportunity.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. Maybe it'll come in handy. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, if I have to amputate any limbs, maybe.
Jesus.
Anyway, this was a bust. I'm
I guess
gonna
Go back
check
out there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
All the weapons are gone? That means that they got used. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
What? What does that mean?
Well, the armory's empty.
As in,
Empty.
As in, all the,
No
the
note.
books are missing from the library, dude.
No.
Okay.
And no, they didn't leave a note. I look back in the door. No note. Why'd they lock the door then? What assholes? Honestly? Fuck them.
We tried the door though? Or did you just kick it?
That's how you open doors in bunkers, right?
Oh my god.
I love us.
How long have they been in there?
It's been
Long enough for you all to hear on your, including the doctor,
I'm
the
so good at volleying segues.
open channel and the recognizable voice of your commander coming over the radio and saying,
sounds like somebody's kicking stuff out there. Knock it off.
quiet down. No, and says, I have gotten confirmation from Gaius and the doctor that the cargo has been retrieved and is ready for transport back to the ship. Due to the nature of the cargo itself, I am requesting that they take the ATVs to get back here as quickly as possible. The rest of you will go in the 2 tractors, and we have a guest as well coming back with us. She will need to grab a suit on her way out, and then she will join the doctor in one of the ATVs while Gaius has the cargo in the other seat.
Do we see her?
At about this time, you kind of all look at each other of the like, what the fuck did she just say? And Doctor, as you are hearing this, Gaius is picking up this large tub and begins to lead the 3 of you out. So you first see Gaius come around the corner carrying a large plastic tub, followed by Dr. Green, and followed by a woman none of you have seen before that is not in a spacesuit, is in very corporate attire, has a short blonde bob cut. Her arms are crossed as she walks, and she just kind of saunters behind everyone, and they kind of continue moving through you if you all kind of stop and stare in your various spots as they move to exit and go into the room of suits and extra gear, and Lori gets into a space suit, grabs a can of air, and they go to exit. Yeah.
Is there a moment that Hawk can, I mean, truly like a 10-second moment that Hawk can catch Dr. Green with just her within earshot? Like, whether it's him, like, pretending to help in some way, or, like, just walking up and being, like, is there just any 10-second time frame that he can, like, and he's not being secretive, but just in a way where if he were to whisper something to her, no one else would hear it.
Definitely. Oh, and speaking of that, something that I'm making up as I go because I don't know exactly how spacesuits work, but how I'm declaring them to be working is you all have radios that you can transmit back to the ship and to each other, but you also have like speakers and a microphone on your suit. So if you're standing just next to someone, you can use just basically external stuff to just talk to them, and then if someone is a distance away, you can catch them on the radio, and you can also kind of like mix and match and turn that off. So if what you want to say doesn't want to be like in the speaker outside of your suit, you can turn the speakers off. You can do all that kind of stuff to really have whatever kind of communication you want amongst yourselves, secretly or not.
Yeah, I think like trying to be really smooth about it, he would like walk up to Dr. Green, like make eye contact with her and say, all right, well, hope that went well, and like show that he's turning off his public radio and see if she gets the hint.
She gets the hint, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a wrist pad or wiggle your arm out and touch buttons. I don't know.
I love to imagine that in actual space travel and like spacewalking, like half the time there's just like floppy arms and stuff because people are like going inside the suit.
I really feel like you're crossing your arms. You just like let them be floppy.
Yeah.
So wiggle them back in.
Yeah, I wonder if that's even possible. But and then he like
it is
looks
in my
at you.
world.
Yeah, I know, right? He looks at you and then he says, listen, how urgent is this? Do we let this thing get on the ship? And he, like, gestures to the fact that he has a pistol.
Oh, shit.
She'll quickly respond, I don't know if we have a choice.
Fair enough. And that's it. That's, like, all... Like, he
Yeah,
doesn't want to,
and-
like, make it a big, long thing and show that they're, like, having a secret conversation.
Sure.
And so he just, like, turns on the radio again and is like, okay, well, if we could just move it along, that'd be great. And, like, just trying to act, like, exasperated.
And Gaius kind of just, like, doesn't really... Not in, like, a super asshole kind of way, but just doesn't acknowledge most of you. Is like, he's on a mission, and he takes this large, probably heavy thing he's carrying and just,
Let's get
like,
down to
immediately
business.
exits and wants to, like, strap it down in that ATV and just, like, get to work. And then Lori's obviously suiting up, so easily you can, in passing, have that conversation happen without, like, a... And it, I think, also can be easily understood as, like, a... Hey, is everything okay? You were, like, alone in a room, and now there's a second person. So, like, we good? We cool? Cool. So those that are in the ATVs will leave relatively quickly.
There are still 2 ATVs, right?
So what I think we had said last time is that we brought all 4 ATVs, but actually
yes.
thinking about, like, seats needed, we don't need all 4 unless there was one person in each ATV.
Yeah.
So I think we just brought 2 with the 2 tractors.
Okay.
And the tractors can hold 4 people. And so there'll be 8 people left to fill up the tractors. And then once you are out there, Dr. Green, Lori gets into the passenger seat and is expecting you to know how to drive this vehicle. So if you think Dr. Green has any experience, she'll just kind of go for it, but that is Lori's expectations.
Honestly, I'd say she probably does because she's been on enough, like, excavating expeditions. I don't know.
Sure.
Like, she's been around the planets.
I imagine that
The
she,
planets.
maybe not like
The
this
planets.
ATV specifically, but she's driven more like like I imagine a golf cart at, like, work sites. You always see that person that, like, is a scientist or is a lead person that's just, like, needs to check on everyone, and it's a large site, so you're, like, just carting around, like, making sure everyone's doing their stuff. So this is a much more probably powerful and speedy car than you've ever driven, but nothing you can't handle, I don't think.
Okay.
They
Fingers
load up
crossed.
pretty quickly, and the rest of you are kind of left to do what you have been ordered to do of getting into the tractors. Loading that up takes a little bit more time as you have to kind of take off the connections and put those in a safe spot for travel and all of that. So
I would
if
do
there
what
is
I
a
can
moment
to like help people as well as, like, Charlie and I would probably divide and conquer of, like, getting everybody situated. I could even, like, say that I would help
Great.
Dr. Green, like, navigate the controls and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you can kind of sense that she's like, what is this thing I'm sitting in?
Yeah.
And you give her, like,
Oh,
a
this
quick
one's
cash.
easy. It says standard issues, and you just, so you're gonna do forward, back, but don't mess with any of these. Like, you won't need those unless we're, like, going uphill, which I don't think we're doing. So, you're
Right. Thank you.
good. Yeah. Cheerio, wasn't it?
All right.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey, Kit, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, sorry.
Just
Nothing
the-
but respect,
all
Dr.
right.
Green. I know how cool you are. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
With that,
luck.
she
See you
speeds
back
off.
at
She's just kind of, she's just gonna kind of, like, be doing her, like, trying to get the thing going.
She just, like, floors it. I know how cool you are. Zoom.
Hawk will drive one tractor.
Okay, Kit and Charlie were the ones too. So if you want to take that from one of them, you can. Charlie
Yep.
would easily let that happen. So.
Charlie, I'm driving on the way back.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Yeah, I said okay already.
Charlie.
No, I know, but I needed to add please so that I didn't come off as an asshole.
Oh, I
Bye.
thought you were.
Bye back.
I don't actually care about this though.
Oh, okay.
Fine, Kit. I'm driving on the way back.
Fuck you, dude.
See, Charlie, that's all you had to do.
But I don't care.
All right, well,
Why would I
it's too
yell
late
at you
now.
if I don't?
And I like him.
Amazing. So you all load up.
So
The
sibling.
ATVs can be back in like 10-15 minutes. Probably takes the rest of you like twice as long to get back.
I actually do think, okay, so I would ask that Sasha, Clarke, and Charlie join me in my tractor.
Okay.
Like, I would try to finagle that into happening. If possible.
I mean, you'd have to like request it and be the like either however you think.
I think okay, so I'm like a
pilot,
so yeah,
school kid of like,
I think
who's
maybe
in my tractor? You guys are. You know?
I think actually what he would do is he would tackle it more from a like a mission pilot perspective. So he would be like,
Sure.
He'd be like, Charlie, can you come with us in case we break down for any reason? Also, we should probably have one of the security people, Clarke, if you don't mind. And also we get the medic. So. And like
Works
just
for me.
like kind of like he's like trying to
Sure.
split it up and then just also taking the medic. Yeah.
Is it because you drive really bad that you're afraid we're gonna crash?
Just
Charlie
get in the
says.
fucking car.
Somebody's gonna get hurt. That's why I'm
He's
here.
trying to make a joke. I don't know.
Annihilate
I was,
him.
Charlie's
I was
very
playing along
confused now.
too.
Oh.
Charlie, don't worry.
So
I
then
got
who's
burn
in
cream
mine?
back at the ship.
Sorry, J-Mo, I know you're wanting to jump forward in time, but I do think that I
you're
would.
fine.
He
Hayden
would.
and Nico. Great.
I do. Yeah. I also think that like knowing what he's done, he like winks at Kit with the fact that knowing Nico is going to be in that tractor. But yeah, I think on the way he would be like, do that same kind of thing that he did with Dr. Green, where he's like, "All right, guys, buckle up," and like turn off his public radio, so that hopefully they all. I don't know if they'd be willing to. I don't want to decide for them. Willing to follow through on that.
I don't know, guys. Do you turn off your radios?
Yeah, definitely buckle up and
Sure. And I want to know
I
what's going
definitely
on.
buckle up.
And then I think maybe Charlie, just for fun, I think maybe Charlie doesn't get what I'm saying right away. Like the other two do, but Charlie doesn't get it right away. And then I'm just like, Charlie. Like, he understands.
Can you not hear me? Are you
No, Charlie, turn it off.
testing?
Charlie, your radio's on.
Yeah, and then on the way, I think I would
is
just
that
be
him
like,
pulling his arm in through his space?
Oh, it is.
and I would be like, all right, listen, we don't have much time, but I wanted to talk to the three of you. I'm sure all of you, something's off about this mission, right? This is weird. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the whole secrecy of it. I mean, it's been on from the get-go. Normally I'm okay with that, but with the stuff that I've discovered, I don't know. I feel like the only people that we can trust on this mission are the people who are being so kept in the dark. You all are on that list. We were trying to get a hold of you guys before this, but we weren't able to, so hopefully she doesn't mind that I'm kind of doing this now, but a couple things. One, we're not going back to Earth.
Sorry, who's she?
Dr. Green. We had a conversation, she gave me some information, and I'm about to share that with you. I'm really...
Yeah,
Starting with we're not going back to Earth.
Yeah, I'm really...
Where are we going?
Going out on a limb here, y'all, so if this fucks me over and I spend 6 years in prison, then, whatever. But
How long would we get for just hearing this?
I don't know, but
Charlie.
I was
Charlie,
told...
if you want to turn your local mic off.
I was told... No, Charlie, you have to listen to this. I was told that when we arrived at Hadley's Hope and we retrieved the cargo, we would be told what our next destination is, but that it would not be Earth.
That was in your briefing?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to talk about... That was later, rule number 1.
Hey, Charlie, I completely understand your reaction. You gotta catch up, okay?
I mean, I get that things are suspicious, but that's what we signed up for. We signed up for not knowing.
When you hear what I'm about to say, I think you'll join my thought process. Dr. Green, whatever we just picked up is not only alive, but has
Yeah,
been...
so she's
No,
blonde.
the thing in the box. It's not only...
in the box.
It's not...
What's
There's
in the
always
box?
something in the box. Gwyneth Paltrow's head. There's... Spoiler alert.
Or a Phoebe, depending on which cut you watch.
True. All I know, I don't even really remember what she said. It's not like I could write it down, but she said that it was classified as like a weapon, a bioweapon, and that it was alive, and that that's what we just fucking picked up and is about to be on the ship.
Well, what are we supposed to do about that?
And there's my, like, I have just opened my chest and...
Yeah. Well, like, what do
shown
we
you
do
what's
about
going
that?
on. I don't know, but do you want to not know this information?
If we don't know we can do anything about it, maybe.
Oh, this was a mistake. You should have gone with your sister.
I'm looking at Clarke to sort of see their reaction to all this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm driving, but, like, my eyes are on the rearview mirror, like, are you guys about to fuck me? Like, what's going on here?
You see, like, someone coming up.
Yeah.
Charlie looks like he's gonna barf, so
Yeah.
that's what he's trying to hold in right
Yeah,
now. That's his reaction.
They have a moment to react while I'm like, Charlie, it's okay. Like, I'm trying to calm him down.
Okay, so what are our options?
Right now, from what Dr. Green and I have discussed, we think our only option is to play along. Because the only leverage that we have is knowing what we know without them knowing we know it.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
As long as they don't think that we know what we know, then we have the element of surprise.
And all we know is there's something dangerous in that box. Possibly.
Maybe. Possibly, maybe. I do think I am putting two and two together, and that might not be exactly what I should be doing, but I definitely don't think it's the woman. Also, who's the fuck is that woman?
Who is that?
Yeah, that felt like a...
She looks too clean to have been...
When you said she
on
walked
a
out in a
derelict
corporate
space station.
suit,
Yeah.
did she have... And it would make sense if she didn't, but did she have any
Wayland
Wayland
brand?
Yutani?
She just had, like, a badge.
Yeah, like, did she have, like,
She did
anything?
not.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Here's the thing. Like, we know Hadley's Hope was a Wayland Yutani colony. Like,
Sure.
They built all this tech to terraform this planet. Like, did they leave something behind?
This entire time, I've thought the destruction of Hadley's Hope was because of a terrorist group, not because of some accident.
Terrorists, too?
No,
Do we
I
have
think...
Are they coming here?
No, I don't think they are. I think I've been wrong about that.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I know that you're saying you got a lot of information from her.
You got weird vibes?
I know that she used to work for Wayland.
You're right. Fuck, you're right. Maybe I'm being stupid.
Well, I don't think you're being stupid. I just want to be cautious.
No, for sure. I mean...
I think we need to find out more.
We definitely need to find out more. Speaking of more... I mean... Come on, is there anything that you guys don't know that I don't know? It feels like there's a possibility of that.
That makes my stomach hurt.
Listen, I understand I'm throwing this at you. I'm not gonna change my mind about you if you don't tell me anything. But I think it's best if we all know as much as we can.
I don't think there was anything in Kit and my stuff that is important. It just told us to drive vehicles.
My mission was pretty standard. It did mention something about non-humans that felt a little weird, but that's also not standard.
True. It's not, especially with the use of working Joes.
Yeah.
Sasha?
The briefing that I got was keep people alive, quarantine if anyone gets sick.
Sick? Is that a possibility? I mean, yeah, it's
I
always
mean,
a possibility.
It's always
but...
a possibility, like on these missions. You go to
They're
a
just
planet.
so vague.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's not that crazy that return destinations change, but for it to be a secret and for it to be withheld from us.
I mean, if they've got a
point,
if they've got a bioweapon,
they don't want to take it back to a population.
they definitely don't want to take it back to Earth.
So where are we taking it?
Charlie, anything that you know?
Oh,
Charlie, just take a breath.
Yeah. Charlie, you really steamed up your home meat. It's hard to see your face. I can't tell how
You
you're doing.
just see fog cover the spacesuit,
Oh, kiddo.
and then wiggling arms. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Just drop.
There's a smiley face. I'm fine.
Listen, I'm really sorry to thrust this all on you guys like this, but I don't know. Let's just say this isn't the first time that I've decided that normal, everyday citizens should come above some orders. And you guys didn't sign up for
We're out of that.
whatever the fuck might be happening here. Also, something that I didn't even take into consideration, and maybe you guys did, and you guys just think I'm not very capable, which is fair, but there was only one pilot advertised for this job. I didn't even question Nico coming in, but it does make me wonder if she shouldn't be trusted with the information that we know.
I think she knows that we know things we shouldn't know, but she knows.
All she knows is what I know about the Earth thing, but that's because we're both pilots. I haven't talked to her about anything else. I also think that Caden is not necessarily untrustworthy, but I think he's too green to just bring into this situation unprepared.
Fair. I agree.
So that's why I wanted you guys in this truck.
Seems a little good old boy. Everybody else, I think, has got some dirt under their nails.
Yeah. And Dr. Green, if she's telling the truth, and of course she would be saying this even if she was lying, but she did say that her departure from Wayland-Yutani was not her decision, and it wasn't on good terms.
Did she just tell you this stuff? She just said,
Yeah,
like,
it was
hey,
actually,
guess what?
it was incredibly charismatic. She came up to me and handed me a note through a handshake, like a real baller.
That's
And-
sweet.
That's so
yeah,
cool.
it was really dope. And I saw her playing pool the other night, and for a woman her age, she can really get it. And I just, that's...
But she just
Sure.
told you this stuff?
Yeah, and and maybe that's why I'm feeling like I wasn't as cautious as I should have been. But also, I'm trusting all of you with this, and I all just met you. But I also can see Charlie, I've known you for a while, obviously, and Sasha and Clarke, I mean, not everyone I met in the military is worthy of my respect, but I can see that the two of you are the type that are.
Listen, we all took this job because we want to get paid.
Yeah.
But we're not going to have any of that to spend back home if we don't make it home.
We run it out. So I think
But-
for now we
do like
play
a shoulder
along.
clasp.
Yeah. I think for now we play along until the very minimum I receive where our next destination is supposed to be. And then maybe we regroup once I have that info. I don't know how we can communicate though. Those working Joes are all over the place. I don't know if either of you have any ideas about that.
I mean, any android can be disabled, and especially Working Joe is easy to disable.
Not
Do you
a
think
bad
you could do
idea.
that?
I can do it.
Do you think you could do it subtly?
Yeah, I can easily, but will I?
Sure.
Would you
I'm
do it if
just,
Kit's safety was in jeopardy?
yeah, but I'm not so sure that if we're just,
What if one got
what if
damaged?
the doctor's just
Good
lying?
question.
What if she knows everything and she's just trying to freak us out?
So
What
you
would be
think
She
that
hey
what
just
is
Charlie?
told you this?
so
That's like
you
the
think what
biggest
is
secret
more
of the mission.
you think what
let's
is
talk that
more
out just a little bit,
yeah,
Charlie.
exactly. Yeah. Like I mean, do you think what is more likely is this 60-year-old woman is playing a prank on me?
I mean, I've known some kooks in my day who want to fuck with people, but
Sure.
that would be
Sure.
unhinged.
And also,
Charlie.
I don't think the commander is playing a prank on me about this return location. And doesn't that
Sure.
give off your alarm bells, Charlie?
Not when we don't know who we're hired from. Maybe they don't live on Earth. Maybe we're delivering it to their personal residence and they didn't want to just give out their address. And maybe Dr. Green knows everything or she's in on it and she told you a secret to see if you would tell everyone and here you are telling everyone.
She wanted
That's
me
why
to tell
we-
everyone. We just never talked
Yeah,
about the specificity
And
of
now
it.
you're gonna be like in trouble because you spilled the beans because
Why? Who's gonna tell somebody, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not-
Charlie.
Well, you're gonna tell the doctor that you told us, right? Then she knows.
Yeah, and so far, if my theory is correct, that's fine.
Yeah, and then if my theory of her testing you is correct, then we're all screwed.
How are you screwed? You're
Because
just a
I know
victim.
the things. I guess that's true. You're screwed then.
Okay, then let me
No,
be
because
screwed.
I told you what was in my briefing.
No, you didn't.
You made me. Yeah, I said it was just about vehicles. You made me tell. See, I'm gonna go
Wait,
to jail.
it told you the secret thing your briefing told you was to drive certain vehicles?
No, it just said No, I'm not saying any more about it. It didn't say anything
Charlie,
about
how
the mission.
how
it just
fucking
said,
long have you known me?
For
We're
a
just
long
driving, by
time.
the way, this entire time.
I've known
This
you
has
a
turned
long
into
time,
a road
okay?
trip comedy.
Yeah. How long have you known me, man?
I trust everything you're saying. I'm just concerned of the whole mission is about privacy and not telling secrets, and someone just tells you a secret that seems to be a real crucial secret and tells you to tell everybody.
She didn't tell me to tell everybody. As a matter of fact, it was my idea to bring in the people who were hired for this mission.
Okay, you're still doing probably what she wants you to do of telling everybody the secret.
Charlie, I respect your
just-
opinion, but I disagree.
Well, don't cry to me when you're in jail.
I think we just need more information.
Don't cry
Agreed.
when you're
There's nothing that we need to
in
do
jail.
for now.
No.
No one needs to
No.
do or say anything. Right, Charlie?
Oh,
I mean, right, but also if you're telling
Oh,
the
I am
truth-
100% going to talk to your sister.
I do think it would be smart to figure out how to disable the working Joes.
Agreed. Can you at least tell us how to do it, Charlie? Please?
Kit'll probably do it.
You think Kit knows how? She's
Yeah,
more...
she won't do it as quick as me, but she knows how. And we should tell Caden if we're telling like the whole rest of the crew. Caden can handle it. He's not.
Charlie.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see.
Let's
Maybe.
keep this locked down for now.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Charlie, this is your test. If we find out that Caden learned about this,
No joke.
I don't think he's as incapable as you guys think he is.
I do not think he is incapable. What I think he is vulnerable. And if
Yeah.
and I thought that I was telling people who could handle this information. And maybe I was wrong.
You don't know all about him, and I think he can.
Well, I was wrong about a guy I consider a brother, so think you might be wrong about someone.
If you thought I could handle this information, I
thought you could handle
that
it without.
should surprise you.
I thought you would at least be able to. I didn't think I'd have to wonder if I could trust you or not, Charlie.
You can. I'm not saying I'm going to blab or tell anyone. I'm just saying there's a lot of risks here, and I don't like that.
Which is why we're not telling Caden yet.
Exactly.
So he doesn't have to be in danger of telling the risks.
Because
we're keeping Caden safe.
Exactly, because just because I'm telling you guys, you are now part of this, and I am sorry for that, but I don't know. I personally would hope if the situations were reversed that I would be included on these secret conversations. But, you know.
Well, after you tell her to come talk to me, because I mean, maybe I'm alone in thinking the things that I think. Or maybe somebody else thinks the things that I think about the things that we know that people don't know that we know.
I hate it when you talk like that.
I'm dizzy now.
Good thing you're sitting down.
All right, well,
I
I guess just play along when we arrive.
Yeah, you're a smart kid. I think you know what to do.
Yeah.
Remember, this isn't just about preventing jail time. This is potentially about you and kids' safety. So just for now, trust me. And I promise you, I won't make any rash decisions without solid evidence. Okay?
Okay.
Dope. Get your motor running. Get out on the highway.
Kit, in your tractor of fun, any conversations you have with Nico?
Please cut to what the middle of this conversation would be.
Okay, so if we were placing bets on what was in that bin, I am definitely gonna say, what do you guys think the odds of it being something, I don't know, alive?
God damn it.
I guess like on this scale, alive or dead, or even real or not. Like what? I don't know. What are people thinking?
I mean, I don't think anything could be alive in that plastic tub. Although I guess that lady was alive that whole time, so maybe.
Yeah, who the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Nico, do you know who she is?
No. But I also think it's highly unlikely that we're picking up something alive from a destroyed colony. It's probably some rich dude's, I don't know, family heirloom or some shit stupid like that.
Yeah.
That's what these runs usually are.
But like, say it was alive, just for funsies. Like, let's play this out. If it was alive,
okay,
and we weren't like equipped to handle whatever it was, if say, I don't know, we weren't going, I don't know, say like hypothetically back to the place where we started, like what? That's crazy, right?
Caden's like actually like thinking about it, like yeah, if and then Nico's just like eyeing you.
Don't look at me like that, please. You are making me nervous. And
okay, if just out of curiosity, if Kid is driving, like who sat in the passenger seat?
Oh, Nico did. Caden.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Just making sure.
And Caden blurts out, I bet it's the ghost. The ghosts of the people of Hadley's Hope in the box. So not alive, but we have to take them to a different spot because we have to lay them to rest on their home planet. And that's why we have to go not back to Earth, because they're not
Yeah.
From Earth.
A solid theory, my guy.
Yeah.
For sure.
This is fun. What other hypotheticals? Give another.
Oh shit. Hypothetically, when we get back to the ship, I didn't.
That's
My
okay.
curiosity
If you only
has
thought
only
of that
gone
one,
so
that's
far.
fine.
Yeah.
No, it's all
I'm really good
It was
at
still,
one
like,
hypothetical.
Yeah, a fun thought experiment. That's the wrong word. Thought.
Fun is a word.
A thought something.
Describe that.
Thought fun. That's also not right.
I don't know. Like, I'm just getting a weird vibe, you guys. I've been on a lot of missions in a lot of different ways and a lot of different goals, and this one feels like, okay.
Like what?
I don't want to be that guy. But did you guys get any additional directives in your mission briefing? Because mine was standard run-of-the-mill. And so this anxiety that I'm feeling doesn't feel like what I usually would feel when I get my mission briefing. But everything that's going on around, we've got a strange lady, we've got Nico coming out of nowhere, we got a box that we don't know what is in that only the science officer can see. And like, I know that all of those are like kind of usual, but there's just like a half step off that makes it like a fucking dissonant chord in my body. Am I the only one feeling this?
I am not. Mine was pretty also standard with just some like extra hints based on what I assumed the planet to be. But, I can't say.
Okay, and was that Caden?
That's Caden, yeah.
I figured it, and I was like, because Nico's a little softer, but I'll look at Nico. And yours?
Pretty standard, I'd say. But she turns off her external radio and opens just a channel to you.
Just to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hot. All right.
That conversation with Hawk. Did he tell you some things?
Mostly just that we're sharing an unsettled sentiment.
Didn't tell you things that supposedly he and I should only know? Hypothetically?
If he didn't, are you going to tell me?
That's against the rules.
And you don't seem like someone who necessarily enjoys playing by the rules. I know I'm certainly not.
Guess it depends on who I'm playing with.
Are we on the same team here?
Hard to say. I think Hawk and I likely are.
Well, Hawk's team is my team, so...
Then probably. Don't know if we've had enough conversation to truly confirm, but...
Where's our drop point?
Truthfully, I don't know.
But it's not Earth.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Well. Let's play, Nico.
And she turns back on her radio and turns back, and Caden's like Can you guys hear? Did my radio go out?
Mine
Is it
went.
okay?
I no the.
Do we hit like
I
a weird
need
dead zone or something?
No, I need to check. Your suit's kind of old, so I need to check the
Okay.
connectors before we take it out.
Does it help if I talk a little louder?
No.
Oh.
It actually, we should all just be quiet for the rest of the ride, just to preserve the.
Cool. He just starts like air drumming.
Nobody sees it, but a little tiny stress tear falls down Kit's cheek, and she wiggles her hand.
As both tractors arrive back at the ship, you see that the ship is currently closed, likely to get the two ATVs on and then repressurize the docking bay so they can get out of their suits. But someone seems to be paying attention, whether it's Mother or someone. But the dock opens upon approach. You all drive the tractors back in.
And so anyway, that's when they arrive to Rivendell, but really, that's truly just the beginning of the journey. We can pick up on that later.
The second time that Lord of the Rings has been brought into a long shot.
Amazing. I love it. But as you all get out of the tractor, you hear the commander's voice that says, for those just arriving, please head to the bridge as soon as you're out of your suits for a quick debriefing. As soon as possible and as quickly as possible, please. And that is where we're going to take our little bio break before we get back to the scientist. Of what may have happened in the likely 10 to 15 minutes before everyone arrived. And then we'll jump to the bridge. So stand up, stretch, wiggle those arms out of the spacesuit, and we'll be right back.
Banana bread?
Alright, welcome back. Let us jump right in. So the tractors are on their way, but before they arrive, the ATV crew gets back first. You are directed upon arrival to basically get everything set up so that this cargo can be sustained for the rest of the journey home. Gaius, once again, kind of immediately picks it up, takes it straight to the science lab, drops it off for you, and then the commander shows up basically at the same time and requests Gaius, as soon as he's kind of unloaded everything for you to set up and make sure everything's good, requests Gaius to join her with Lori in her suite for a conversation. So that's where they go.
Okay. I would like to wait, I'm sorry. They leave me in the lab with the thing?
Yep.
Okay, heard.
Gross.
She rolls up her sleeves.
Do you want... They're gone?
They're gone. I mean, unless until that moment you would do anything else besides just like going along with it to get to the science lab, you are quite quickly left alone. And I will say you are perceptive enough to know that the commander does not seem happy.
Heard. Okay. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna just like go beep boop 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 on some sciencey looking thing while they kind of do their thing and leave, just to make look at like I'm doing beep boop bop science stuff.
And the commander does say as soon as you're done setting up the cargo to go and wait in at the bridge for the rest of the crew, because she'll want to again debrief everyone immediately.
Okay. Can I ask, how is this box sealed? I don't have plan. I just want to know what I'm looking at.
Sure. I would say it's like you can tell it's one of those boxes that like would make a hissing sound as it opened. Like it looks like there's some sort of mechanical mechanism like latching this door shut that like once you deactivate everything it would kind of unlatch and then you could open the door like a microwave. But right now it looks like fully sealed. There's likely like a cooler kind of walls inside to keep it as cold as it needs to be, and a lot of rubber outlines to ensure that it's a tight seal in there.
Okay. And is it the way that she would maybe assume it's opened is via like the little screen, like with a code
it's
or
basically
something?
a little touch screen, so you can like adjust things and like monitor and swipe between a couple different views on the little screen.
But that's like how it would open, is with some sort of code through the screen.
You, upon like kind of switching through, you see like basically a screen that's like for power and like to depressurize, to deactivate, to normalize what the inside, so you're not opening it and just like cold. It's like to kind of stabilize it to match the outside so you can safely open it. But that you don't know if it requires a code unless you click on it and see if it requires a code before it starts.
Okay. I think I think I want to pull out my neurovisor and try to see if I can detect through the box any kind of conscience inside that could give me more information on what's in it.
Just pulling up.
I mean, that's not very stealth. She's like, I'm thinking this is.
You're alone right now.
I know,
like,
right?
Maybe it's okay. Okay.
Just to see if she can penetrate the box and detect anything in there.
So specifically it says, unless you want to roll, the only thing you can do is monitor and interface with the subconscious and dreams of a subject in stasis. Then you can make a contact roll and also use it to communicate with the hypersleeping subject.
Okay.
And I would say if you roll more than one success, then you can manipulate whatever is happening in their brain as well.
Okay. Sorry, so I can roll and detect thoughts of
So at the base level without a roll, and it would be a comtech roll, so depending on how good you are with that, but at the base level without a roll, you can basically detect a subconscious and potential dreaming if they are indeed in a stasis form, and just like be aware of maybe what it is or what the idea of a dream might be, but not much more in detail.
Okay.
If you roll and you're successful with that, that's when you can actually communicate with the subject that is in hypersleep.
Okay, I guess I'll do the baseline right now.
Okay.
Non-roll.
You take that out, put them on, look right at this box. And as of now, hold on, let me Google something. I don't know enough sciencey things.
I wish I could help, but I'm pulling shit out of my ass when I do anything science. Beep boop bop beep boop.
Beep boop bop boop.
And I believe, just to be specific, as we're describing this, Meg did say she wanted to penetrate the box. So please make sure that
thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is a good
part
note
of the description.
Please keep
sure.
that on the record.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Oh, I did. Dr. Green is penetrating boxes.
That may or may not have Gwyneth Paltrow's head in it. Just a good callback.
And whatever's in that box is going to penetrate her right back.
What I'm Googling actually is what I'm Googling is what is Gwyneth Paltrow dream.
What is it?
I'm not actually.
Oh, I thought we were going to learn something. Okay, I'm going
Michael.
I would say you don't really detect much of anything, which to you means that if there is indeed something alive in here, it is at a state before that a subconscious would form. And so whether that be like to the microscopic level of some organism, or just like something in a, pre-alive state, I don't know how else to describe that, but basically it's not to a point of being alive, to have a subconscious, to dream, or to like have anything interact with these goggles. But that doesn't mean it's not alive necessarily.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to take up too much time because I know we have other things to get though. I just maybe she fiddles around on the screen a little bit and like maybe there's a photo of, like the organism inside. I don't know, some sort of display.
You also
anything more past the glance she had earlier.
You also, and a hint to the other players to not also forget about the talents that you have. Because if, Meg, you took the analyze talent.
I didn't.
Never mind.
I have a good one that I think is going to help possibly later on, but I don't have analyze.
Okay, never mind. But don't forget about your talents because those could also come in play. So.
Okay.
Okay, so you swipe through the screens. You don't really get much information besides what I've already told you. This screen specifically is about the box itself. Okay. And really the only info that kind of clues you in as to what this might be would be that single title of what the asset is called. So you kind of wrap up in the science lab. You head to the bridge to wait. As you pass by the corporate suite from the science lab up, these doors are like, space doors are meant to be pressurized anywhere, so you can't hear much of anything, but you can hear very muffled sounds coming from that suite that are likely raised voices as you walk by the corporate suite.
Heard.
So you get to the bridge, you wait a little while. We'll say you're alone in there until kind of watching the screens of the video feeds of kind of everyone in the tractor as they head back. And so you see you see Caden eventually air drumming. You see everybody kind of looking at each other and talking, but you don't hear anything that they're saying necessarily. And eventually they get close enough, and you see kind of an icon pop up that is Mother lowering the dock, having sensed that the vehicles are near and no human currently on the bridge to activate that. And at that point, once their suits are off, the camera feeds kind of each go to static and turn off as they take off their suits, and everybody is heading up. Everybody that was in the tractors, you get back. You see the two ATVs have returned safely. You head up to the bridge after also receiving a note at some point from the commander that says immediately head to the bridge for a debriefing. As you do, we'll say Clarke, just for shits and giggles. You're the first one that quickly gets out, gets your suit off. You're heading up. You're like, I got my orders, I'm going. As you walk by the corporate suite, that is the exact moment that the commander exits. And she's surprised, just as you are, to see you there. And as you get a glance into the room, you can see that the suite is set up kind of like a hotel suite where you have the little couch and little coffee table area and then a bed just past as kind of like a studio, but just a little extra space compared to what the crew bunks are. And on the couch in there, you see Gaius and Lori sitting on the couch. Gaius currently with his hand on Lori's knee. They're having some sort of discussion, softly spoken amongst the two of them, as the commander seems to be exiting in quite the huff or hurry as she quickly opens the door, startles to see you, quickly closes it behind her, and without a word continues to the bridge.
Okay.
Not far down the hallway, you see one by one everybody else following you from the dock, the loading dock, and coming up and heading to the bridge.
Interesting.
Once you're all on the bridge, you're gathered around the kind of central hollow table as usual. The commander sits near the nose of the ship, looks at you all, waits for you all to come in and says, all right, well, as all of you know, we've successfully retrieved the cargo. Dr. Green has set it up in the science lab, and our priority 1 objective has been complete. We do have still the priority 2 that we will still do to search what we want to of Hadley's Hope, should it seem okay and not dangerous or risking the mission in any way. We may have a day or 2, possibly 3 if needed, to search, as we only have a few more days of rations as well that I do not want to risk getting close to the end of. Additionally, as you also all know, we have an additional guest on the ship now. She is confined to my suite and my quarters at all times. She should not exit anywhere else. She should remain there until we return. If you see her anywhere but that area, please inform me immediately, but she should not be anywhere except in my suite. Is Sasha raising her hand, or is Sophie?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I know that she was down there for some time. Being the medical officer on the ship, I'm happy to give her a physical, kind of do a checkup on her health. Try and establish if we need to, have a tighter quarantine on her.
I appreciate that, but we have put her into one of the... What are they called?
Med pods.
Is it the med pod, or is it the... Yeah, it is a med pod. Into one of the med pods to get a scan, and all seems fine with her, though, like I said, I appreciate your concern and your offer, but she has been cleared by the med pod, and thus that will not be needed.
Okay, no worries. I look over at whoever's sitting next to me. Is like, why am I here?
Additionally, one last note before you all be free to get changed, refresh yourselves as needed, have dinner, and then you will have free time until you so choose to sleep, though I would recommend getting a good night's sleep before tomorrow. I neglected to inform you of something, as they had not yet been turned on, but due to privacy concerns, it is something that a commander should inform the crew of, so you are aware of them. There are security cameras located across the ship. This is to protect the owner's assets, so they are only in rooms that hold dangerous or very expensive equipment. Those rooms include the armory, of course, the loading dock with the vehicles, and as she says this, she looks directly at Hawk and then Dr. Green and says, and the storage module. As I said, they have not been activated until this morning, as it was an oversight that they were not activated. So I had the working Joes get them up and running as of this afternoon. Again, this is not due to lack of trust of you all, it is just simply to ensure the safety of the owner's assets. That is all. Like I said, you have your own time for the rest of the evening. We will be departing the ship at 0900 tomorrow morning. Hawk, Nico, please remain, as I would like to discuss our departure with you both. The rest of you are dismissed. The rest of you head out once the last of you is gone and the door shuts behind you. The commander says, Mother, a bit of privacy, please. Hawk, you hear the click of a lock on the door to the bridge.
Motherfucker. Okay.
I would stay out, like, right at the entrance of the bridge. Like,
Hawk
the
is
other side
really
of the locked
trying
door.
to stay cool.
And I want to try to, like, see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Due to where they are on the bridge and the nature of these doors, if they are talking in a normal tone, you cannot hear them.
Well, then I would just wait because I want to question Hawk as soon as he gets out.
Yeah, fair. Thank you.
Unless
had to
somebody pulls
deliberately-
me.
Yes. Okay.
Aw. Gross. On stream?
I know.
For free?
Yeah.
It's a delivery fee of deliciousness.
Ooh. What is that? I want
Yeah, it's free.
No, I mean for our
Oh, delicious.
viewers, they shouldn't be getting that for free.
That's true. Thank you. So, Hawk,
Yeah.
the commander looks at both of you and says, I said we might go to 3 days, but we are only planning to stay for 2 days, unless absolutely necessary. The morning of the second day, you both will be given the coordinates and location of where we will be returning to, so you can begin to plan the course and set the ship accordingly. And then we will be departing that evening. That's really all I needed to tell you both, to be prepared to depart in 2 days. Nico, you're dismissed. Hawk, I'd like to discuss a little bit more with you, as the lightning storms have become more frequent and a little bit larger, and I want to ensure we have a safe trajectory when leaving the planet.
Of course.
Mother, unlock, please. The door unlocks. Nico kind of gives you a side glance as she nods and leaves, and you are left alone with the commander of the ship.
Sweating
She
bullets.
doesn't say anything immediately. She turns and walks towards the nose of the ship, looks out to the west of Hadley's Hope, which doesn't actually show the destruction, thankfully, but is a rather beautiful view of the planet itself during what is now likely the very end of a sunset. And she says, Mr. Callahan, I'd like to share some advice to you. Both as a commander and someone who sympathizes with your unique situation on this crew and at this location.
Please.
Before thinking about potentially disobeying direct orders, if you have concerns about a mission, perhaps you should bring those concerns to your commander. And maybe also look for hidden security cameras in the rooms you're going to have open discussions in.
Fuck.
She turns to you and says, I have no love for secrets amongst crew, but sometimes they are necessary. Given what you think you know, would it not be feasible that the investor in this trip would not want just anyone to have this information shared amongst the crew, but would bring in crew that could perhaps stay in the dark and would not have any reason to ask questions?
So the cameras were just turned on this morning, huh?
Yes, quite the oversight on my part.
Understood.
As I said during the first briefing, my main and first priority is the safety of my crew. I will do anything to keep you all safe,
Commander,
and I hope you trust that.
you've not given me any reason not to. But I must say, if you are in a place where you are making such oversights, maybe asking for help amongst those around you isn't such a bad thing. And you don't have to do it alone.
There's not been a need for help just yet. Everything, for the most part, has been going as it should, and as I planned it to. But should that change, I will keep that in mind.
Commander, when did the posting change from 1 pilot to 2?
When we lost our navigator.
I hope you have a good rest of your night, Commander.
I like you, Hawk.
Oh.
Do you like me? No, he doesn't. He doesn't say that.
You remind me of my brother at your age. Don't make me regret giving you the benefit of the doubt right now. And I believe you should pass most everything that I just said along to the doctor as well.
I plan to do so. On a personal note, Commander, if you are aware enough to empathize with my situation here, anything you can do to shorten the amount of time we stay here would be appreciated.
Noted.
But in the meantime, I got some work to do.
Indeed.
Commander?
As you head out, as you almost get to the door, she calls out one last thing. Oh, and you know, I never said a fun fact about myself when we were introducing ourselves. But I just thought of one I should share with you. I would never command a ship that was funded by Wayland Yutani. You're dismissed.
I don't like peas either. He walks out. Whoa! What are you doing here?
Would Nico be there as well?
I mean, when Nico walked out, yeah, she would be surprised by you. What are you doing?
I'm just making sure Hawk's okay.
Yeah, and if you're spying on him,
I'm not
and the
spying.
commanders...
I can't hear anything. The door is fucking thick as hell.
Yeah, but if the
But
commander
I'm just
sees
here.
you, maybe you should just wait in the mess hall. That's all I'm saying.
You
She
think
turns
she's gonna
around
get
and
mad at
walks.
me for wait? Okay, bye. God, I take a toothpick out of my pocket and put it in now that she's not around.
What are you doing here?
Jesus Christ.
You can't hear anything through these doors.
I know. I figured that out. I was just here in case, for moral support. I don't like these anymore.
Let's walk and talk.
Okay.
You look much better with the toothpicks. Okay,
With the toothpicks?
than her.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Then I'm back.
Okay, cool. Hey, so the commander saw my entire conversation with Dr. Great in the storage room.
Like the conversation
Yeah, the one
where
where we just
Dr.
said, where we
Green
just simply said
broke
everything.
the protocol of her mission brief. I hate peas too, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, and yet, I'm here talking to you right now with nothing changing. So, let's just make sure we're doing our jobs and doing them as well as we can, yeah? For now? Fair?
Yeah.
Spread the word? Also, you didn't talk to Nico or Caden or anything, did you? About anything?
Not explicitly. We played a game of hypothetical. Hypothetically, what would
Did you happen to mention
be?
What were some of the hypotheticals?
There was really only one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Caden really liked the game though. He was
Kit, what was the hypothetical?
The hypothetical was, what if there was something alive in the bin?
Catherine?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, I'm sorry. That's
Henry?
my one. That's my one for this year. Okay, fine. I've used it up.
In January.
But I don't know if we can trust them.
Listen, what's gonna happen to us is gonna happen to them.
Maybe.
So we might as well be on the same
You are
page.
the one who told me about Nico being weird and it being her being the second thing added. That was something you brought to my attention.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't say that she was weird. I said it was weird, and I talked to her about it, and now it doesn't feel as weird as everything else going on.
Okay, yeah, when I talked to her, I got like a good vibe
She
from her.
and I may have made an alliance of sorts.
Oh my god, just kiss.
No,
Don't
not
call
like
it a-
that kind of an alliance.
Don't call
we
it an
didn't.
alliance.
No. There was no that kind of alliance. It was an actual like alliance. Like.
So
I
in a
think
way, you
she's
two are allies.
chill. Yes. Yeah, and I think she's chill. I think she's
No, I
on
got
our
a good.
team.
I got a good vibe from her when I talked to her too, but that means I'm getting a good. But then I got a good vibe from the commander. There's no way there's not a fucked up person on this ship.
Guys, nobody wants to die. Okay? There's not anyone, if this is a really fucked up thing.
What kind of name is Gaius?
I think he's pronouncing it wrong, but that's me. Also, I have something that I want to just bring up, and I don't know if it is anything, but I figure you're the person, and I mean, maybe other people might have feelings about it too, but
Why not at this point? Yeah.
specifically, he said, or she said, or somebody said, and this is Angie forgetting, it was said that we only have 2 or 3 days of rations left.
Well, we
But
don't
we
have
woke
much
up
more
3
than
days
that.
late,
We woke up 3 days late.
didn't we?
A little bit. It was estimated
were-
about 120. You took
And we woke up on-
123.
So, but they would have prepped for.
They had, so in cryo, food is very different than if you're awake. So they
No,
had,
I'm saying so they would have prepped for us to have had enough rations to have been. Like, would we have? And this is Angie specifically asking. Would we have 3 extra days of rations or
No.
No.
because rations are specifically when you're awake for actual meals.
Yeah.
And it was basically from the time you wake up, you had 7 days worth of meals to consume.
When we're in cryo,
before you're out.
we basically have like IVs. So the amount of time we are in cryo does not affect
No,
the
no,
amount
no,
of
but
rations we have outside of cryo.
That I understand. What I'm saying is that if they only anticipated us for being in cryo for 120 days, what you're saying is that they didn't plan for us to be here from day 120 to the same day that we're being here. They only planned for us to be here 7 days.
Correct.
Okay.
It was whenever
So
you
it doesn't matter when we
have
woke
7
up.
days after that.
Okay, so none of that matters. Never mind. I don't care about it. I just wanted to make sure, and I had to check in with myself, and it's fine.
No, but what you
So
do...
and I are in an alliance. That's what you need to know, and I think she's chill, and everything's gonna be cool. And
We're gonna leave on the second day.
Like for real?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay.
If not earlier.
I mean that's fair. Like what else? We got the asset. Like what else do we?
I don't
need to
know.
do here,
I
really?
think if my brain is any use, which so far it's proven to be against me in a lot of ways, I think that they want to do some tests or something while we're still here. I don't think that they're interested in what's in Hadley's Hope at all. I think they're interested in a safe, distant location to figure out whatever might be going on with what's in that box.
Well,
IMO.
we should, even though now we know that there are cameras in the very specific locations, I think we need to tell everybody. I think we need to warn people to just be ready for shit to go down.
For sure,
just in case.
but we also need to tell everybody to play along and keep their mouths shut. But
So
also,
we probably
that's
shouldn't
like,
tell Charlie.
but that's like what, like, but like play along and keep your mouth shut is like what every evil person wants you to do.
Yeah.
But she seemed like really chill kid. Like really good vibes coming off. Super convincing.
Being chill and playing the game doesn't mean we're bowing to the inevitable. It just means that
We
we're
can still keep
preparing
our head on a
ourselves.
swivel.
Yeah.
All
It
right,
might liberate us more.
I gotta go talk to
honestly.
Dr. Green. If you could talk to the others, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
if you wanted to go talk to Sasha specifically, if you wanted to go talk to Sasha specifically in private, you could do that.
Dude. That's a fucking dope idea, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm trying to distract. I'm trying to distract you in any way I can.
Thanks.
And at this time, you hear the
Ah.
bridge door opens, and the commander steps
And so
out.
the thing about it is that, so like when they get out of Rivendell, it's like
She just
that's
walks
when
by
the
you.
journey
Genuinely, the
begins.
journey has just begun.
It's honestly, and I can't even remember past the part where he wakes up in the bed. So it's
Oh my god! Well,
keeps
he wakes up
walking.
in the bed. He's reunited with everybody.
You see her go to her suite and enter. And very soon after, Gaius exits,
he's a freak.
and door shuts.
I would like.
Gaius looks at you and then goes to his bunk that he has.
Okay, yeah. I would just like to leave and go to where I think I would find Dr. Green, which would be the science bay. But we can cut to that later, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
That was going to be my next question, is after you were all dismissed from the bridge, where'd you head to? What'd you do? for it.
We were told where the cameras were.
Correct.
The cameras, are
3
they in the
rooms.
the living area at all?
No.
No.
Okay.
They're in
the
basically the place with the
armory,
expensive stuff.
loading dock, and storage module.
Gaius is a crony, and I don't trust him. And I would like go back to my living area, but would go see if like his door is unlocked. Before,
interesting.
like going from the bridge from our briefing to go see like if he was there and if his door was unlocked.
So for the crew quarters,
Yeah.
each one has a keypad, and generally, as soon as those doors are closed,
They
in
do
individuals,
lock.
code unlocks it to respect the privacy of the crew.
Sure.
So it is
0000.
doesn't work.
Damn.
Good
Okay.
try.
1, 2, 3, 4. 42069.
Shit. Well, I think then, like, yeah, I would be hanging around the living area, probably near my own space, when eventually Kit may or may not find me. But that, I'm yielding my time.
Okay.
You have the floor. Do I?
Clarke, what do you do? What do you get up to?
Clarke.
I think Clarke is hanging in the living area as well, probably in the mess hall, waiting to see where everyone ends up. I think that she is waiting to talk to Hawk.
Okay. I would say at some point everybody arrives in the mess hall because you gotta have some sort of dinner.
You
so I would
gotta.
say you gotta. You just gotta, you know?
You got some kind of dinner.
So I think Caden probably heads there pretty early and eats a nice hearty meal, and then goes elsewhere. So you probably have a light conversation with him, checking in as you usually do.
We do our push-ups.
Yeah, and do a quick little post or pre-dinner workout. Charlie shows up at some point, probably also since he didn't get up to any shenanigans beforehand. You can tell that he is still a little pale. He kind of picks at his food, a little. Maybe it still looks like he's gonna throw up. A
Ooh,
little
cool,
unsure
bro.
about everything. Um, and then kind of just also hangs out and waits as people want to come and hang out in the mess hall and chat and, maybe bring out the deck of cards again and stuff like that. Um, Nico shows up, eats really fast, and then seems to go back to her room without much conversation to be had. And as I assume Zach Hawk would
Oh, he
go
would
to the
definitely.
science lab first and then come eat, so we'll go to that first
Yeah,
and then come to the mess hall.
but he would definitely eat for sure.
So, Doctor, you
Um,
likely probably head straight there after the debrief and just check in on things again in the science lab?
Yep. She's kind of freaking out about the, she's freaking out.
Yeah, you hear incessant knocking on the door that he can.
Hey, Dr.
open.
Green. Hey, Dr. Green. Hello. Hi. Hey, you in there?
Beep boop bop, open the door. I don't know.
Great. He could have also, but yeah.
Well, yeah, respect.
Sure.
Hey, how you doing? You doing all right?
Oh, I'm just
The commander
kind of
heard
freaking
everything
out.
we said.
She sure did. She sure did.
Wait, how do you know that?
Because I was sitting right there when she looked both of us in the eye and said the cameras thing.
Yeah, for sure. Well, she flat out told me she heard everything we said.
Oh.
But it does seem like maybe she
Tenfold.
actually is kind of chill.
Just
I don't know.
like what?
I don't know. It seemed she just really emphasized, she was like, my main goal is protecting the crew and their livelihood. That's what she said. She really hammered that home for me, and it was very convincing.
Which means she knows what's in this box.
You think so? Do you know what's
If
in the box?
I don't know what's in the box. I don't know what's in the box. Sorry, pause.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah,
Oh my
put
God.
hearing aids back in.
I do not know what's in the box.
Okay.
I've deciphered, it seems to need some sort of code to open, and I am hesitant to open it. I used my neurovisor to try to detect if there was any kind of conscience inside, and there is no conscience, but there is something. There is something.
Yeah. Well, the commander made it very clear to me that I should spread the word that we need to just kind of play along, but that also kind of scares me.
Right.
Also, it's not that she doesn't like you, but Sasha is really cautious of you.
Oh, is she? All right.
Yeah.
Did you say why?
Because you used to work for Wayland-Yutani.
That's fair.
I just really trust you.
And you know what? I must say,
Have you done that note thing before? Sorry, go ahead.
I can't explain it, but I've been to many places in my life, and I've met a lot of people. But not only that, I study relationships, and I study the symbiotic pairing that people have, that organisms have with one another, cross-species, interspecies, all of it. I've seen in humans and anything outside of that how trusting some can be with new people or other organisms or other species they encounter. So I have always took it upon myself to study from the outside looking in everything and everyone around me.
Right.
And I catch even the slightest of mannerisms. And I know we hadn't had a single conversation before I pulled you into that storage room. But I knew there was something about you based on your relationship with Kit that and how you two interacted with each other. It's playful and it's loving. And untrustworthy people and organisms don't exhibit that behavior right off the bat.
Very fair.
That is why I came to you.
Well, listen, I haven't spent years studying and taking tests and getting degrees in this, but I have learned how to read things pretty well. Especially when you're a pilot, you need to be able to see things coming. You need to see the trajectory of things. And that kind of translates to people in a weird way. You can almost see the next thought that they're going to have before they even have it. And I don't know, yeah, ditto, I guess. So I do still think, though, that as of right now, our best bet is to play along, but Clarke said something that hit home with me. We need to try and get just as... I mean, you of all people should know information is power. So...
Right.
I don't know if there's any... Listen, I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want to assume anything, but if anybody is going to have a way in with Gaius, with this woman, whoever she is, it's you. So,
Right.
I don't know, maybe turn that charm on them.
Right. I think we take those skills that we have and we keep our heads low, which I definitely did not do.
Yeah.
Coming in here.
Same.
But I think you're right. Here's what I'm going to do is, yes, latch to Gaius. Really let him know that I'm trustworthy with him. Whether or not Weyland-Yutani is the client or has anything to do with any of this,
They're not.
I have been.
I don't think
They're not.
No, I think the commander, before I left the room, she made sure to tell me in no roundabout way that she would never work for a Weyland-Yutani ship.
Wow. Right. Well, if they are involved in this in any regard, even without her knowing...
Exactly, yeah.
I've been slighted by them, and I have no allegiance whatsoever.
I know this, and if you maybe wanted to express that opinion a little bit more vocally around certain people, I don't think it would hurt you. Just
Sure.
saying.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you for your candor, and
You too, Doc.
and thank you for trusting me.
I mean, same. And when I know more, we can reconnect. And listen, I'm not as smart as you, and I'm, sometimes being really good at one thing can kind of alienate you from other things. And I'm really good at flying. And I'm a pretty decent shot. But I'm not good at much else. But those skills are yours. as long as you keep me and also Kit and Charlie in your mind when it comes to, God forbid, any rash decisions.
Of course. I think at the end of the day, all we want is to keep each other safe.
For sure. I protect those who protect mine. Alright, I am starving, so I'm gonna go to the mess hall.
You know what? I think I might join you.
Please, yeah, cool. And I would head to the mess hall.
Two of you head to the mess hall before we get to the mess hall, because I think the other two will probably arrive about the same time.
Yep.
Sasha and Kit, quick conversation, and then we'll likely just have everybody at the mess hall,
Yep.
minus Nico, but most everybody.
You said you would be at your.
I'd be
In
like
your
in a
room.
living area, like yeah.
Okay. I walk in.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh, what a long day, huh?
Oh my god. Fucking nightmare.
So Hawk said you like.
Yeah. Wait, what did he say?
Oh, just that you are like cool. That you like are in the know.
Oh. Yeah.
But also, it's clear he thinks you're cool. Like,
I mean, like, what even does that mean? You know, like, you're cool. Jesus Christ.
you're really good at this.
I'm not.
I mean, like, you clearly are very smart, though. I'm like,
Okay, well, hang on. Now you're just. No one has ever called me smart. Before.
I mean,
tough, sure. Like, skilled, maybe. Maybe I don't know what smart is enough to know if I am smart. Yeah. I think so.
So what do you think about, like, all this? Like, what are we gonna do?
Okay, here's the thing. Hawk and I chatted, and the best thing we can do right now, I think, is to just keep our wits about us and play the game.
Cool, yeah.
We're working on this cargo ship, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we know, and we know more, and we can keep that to ourselves.
Sick. Yeah, no, I think it's a smart call.
Shut up. What's going on with what? Do I have what? Plans?
Do you have any plans for like what you are? I mean, like, are you like going on runs like out into the world tomorrow? Like, what do you?
Oh, like going back to
yeah
to scope.
Adley's.
I mean, yeah, I'll have to drive probably the tractor, even though I really want to drive the fucking ATV, but you know, I'm here to do a job, so yeah, I'll be on one of the crews, I'm sure. Are you? Or do you?
I'm sure they'll send me out there. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say they're pretty like keeping you on the outs, huh?
like, I mean, yeah, unless somebody like gets hurt, then they have the med pods. So I mean, like,
well, I mean, do you need something to do?
I mean, like, I'd be happy to like go out there with you, and like maybe you can show me how to drive the tractor or one of the ATVs. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, the tractors are easy, but the ATVs. I mean, Dr. Green drove one, but she didn't get the full capacity. Yeah, I can.
Um,
I could show you.
If she can do it, I'm sure I can. Let's be
Oh
real.
yeah, and like, okay. So when we're talking smart, that is smart. She
Sure.
is smart. Fucking symbiosis, biology, whatever the fuck. I read her bio. That shit is smart. What I do is cool. I think.
So okay, cool. So we like play it, chill, and
Play it chill. Keep it cool. And we go out on the tractor tomorrow. Fuck, you're hot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to the mess hall.
Sure, yeah. I'm as much as I also am gonna go eat. I'm gonna give you like.
Yeah, give me like just like a 5-second head start. Just let me catch my fucking breath for just like a second. Okay.
Hey,
see you in there. Bye.
Oh.
Oh god.
Woof.
Fuck. I think the Kit doesn't go. Kit goes to the mess hall, gets food, eats it really fast, and then just like goes like and is like nice, like says hi to people and like does the bit of like, you know, when you're like at a party you don't really want to be there and you like still are like really friendly and
but it's like
you're
as
like
you head
as you're
out,
leaving
you're like
out,
catching everyone
yeah.
and you're just gone.
Yeah.
So I would say the doctor and Hawk arrive to the mess hall. You're like starting to get your food as you see like Kit come in and get food and just take a lap and like exit.
And like
and
as
Clarke,
you're leaving,
obviously you see that as well.
like as you're leaving, I think I'd be like, "That well, huh?"
Shut the fuck up as I walk by.
So yeah, I'd probably just get some food and then just sit down at the table with everybody. I don't know what you're thinking.
I would say probably
Clarke.
during this conversation at some point or when Clarke and Hawk are talking, Sasha will also come into the mess hall and hang out for however long you need to. But Clarke, you were going to talk to Hawk.
Yes, it seems like we have a moment. Because you were open enough and trusted me with some information, I just wanted to give you a heads up that I saw something between the commander and Gaius and this new woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So while I got out of the tractors first and out of my suit, and the commander burst out of the room, kind of mad, and I saw the woman and Gaius having a moment in her chambers.
A moment.
A moment. I don't know.
I think I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
So something's up, and I just wanted to give you that heads up.
Clarke, that actually makes so much fucking sense because, first of all, the commander heard the Doc and I's entire conversation.
Okay.
So, and yet, I'm sitting here talking to you right now with no real consequences. Which tells me that the commander and whoever is funding this ship and funding this mission are not on the same page. And what you just told me, I think, backs that up. I think that even the commander didn't know about whoever the fuck that lady is. And I think Gaius is like manipulating and using, like, you know what I mean? If they were sharing a moment, like,
they seem to know what's going on, and the commander is not part of it. But does that mean we can trust the commander?
not necessarily.
Yeah.
However, just know that she's aware that information has been shared, and as of right now, It's just advising what we kind of were already planning on doing, which is just playing our parts. But
Okay.
I would watch who you talk to and where, because wouldn't be surprised if... Well, I mean, fuck, I wouldn't be surprised if those are the only cameras. Clarke, just... I don't know, I mean... What does your gut tell you about this situation?
My gut says to watch our backs.
Mine too.
I think there's something up, and I don't know what it is yet.
I think, as a fellow former Marine, we need to have... Maybe we don't need anything vocal, anything pre-planned. But if you and I, if there's a moment of tension, especially in like a big group, and you and I share the look, I say we unholster some things and we take charge of the situation.
Sure. Are you armed?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we can't... There's a camera in the armory.
Yeah, exactly. But
So we can't get anything else without suspicion.
Alright, well, I brought my own.
Okay. But that's just something to be aware of for
noted.
everyone else as well. We need to know.
Yeah. I think right now we play our parts and we watch our backs and we keep an eye on guys.
I think so. And whoever this blonde bitch is.
Yeah, exactly. Completely agree. Oh, hey, Sasha. So I saw that Kit talked to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Turned into a tomato basically by the end.
Cute.
What did she say?
Oh.
Just caught me up on what y'all talked about.
What did she say?
She's just really into me. And it's cute.
You have quite the aura, Sasha.
I'm glad it works.
Interesting.
And I think that's my cue because Kit is basically my sister. So. But hey, and he kind of looks at Clarke and then nods over to Sasha. Catch her up, yeah. And then I think that he would probably just walk by Dr. Green and put a friendly hand on her shoulder, and then go get some rest. I think.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Sasha, Clarke.
I
Filling
think,
things in.
yeah,
Have a moment.
fill in, and then also I would sit down and push my space slop around, and so I was serious. If you want to show me what's going on with this
Your boss.
blade. I would like, I mean, if you got something to show me, I'd appreciate it. Whatever's going on here, I want to make sure that I can handle the situation. And I know that you're already hired to keep all of us safe, but if there's anything that I can do to incentivize a little help now and again.
Interesting. Let me think about that. But free of charge, I will show you how to use that blade. I was just talking to Hawk. Since the armory has cameras in it, I don't think we'll be able to get you anything else, just in case. Not without prior planning, so you should know how to use that.
I'm kind of hoping we find something out there.
Hmm.
All those guns were missing. They've got to be somewhere.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see what we find exploring Hadley's Hope. Hmm.
So
And with that awkward silence.
Silence. Thank you.
Eventually, and I assume someone also fills in Charlie with the game plan. That
Yeah, I think
also...
as I go to the bunk, I'll see, are Charlie and Kaden together?
Like
together?
Like, well, are they like together in proximity?
Well, real quick, I left shortly after Kit left, so I think I would like catch up to Kit. But like as you're on your way to the bunks, or because you're on your way to the bunks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stop you and be like, hey.
What?
First of all, you're so cute. Second of all,
shut up.
Second of all, hey, Charlie was a real bitch on the ride here.
I'm gonna give that time because we're gonna need to clip that. So I'm gonna let that sit for a second. I would be like in what way?
Like, in a way that he was like not so indirectly like threatening, telling on us for like sharing our secrets.
Oh fuck no! And then I'll go and like.
Oh yeah, and I'm literally like, even though I'm a little older than her, I think that I'm like very little brother energy in this moment of like, yeah, let's go get him, and I'm totally being her.
Well, Charlie is my older brother.
No, I know. Yeah.
So
I think I'm older than both of you actually.
Yeah. I'll go directly to Charlie's bunk.
I was saying.
Excuse me.
I'm just standing there, arms crossed, like.
He is hanging out in the mess hall. Executed, just still.
Oh.
He hadn't gone to bed yet, but I mean, you can like wait to that
Nope.
moment.
Yep. I would.
Let's wait for him.
I'm gonna hold my action, and I'm gonna
stand outside his door.
I'm gonna. I think that standing outside his door, but like I would probably keep my door open to my bunk, and if I see him start to go, I like, like when someone passes and then the bullies like flank them, and it's gonna be
and
kind of move.
So after just probably not that long, you'd see coming down from that hallway, Charlie and Caden branches off to his own bunk, and Charlie sees you.
Here he comes.
Hi.
What's this I fucking hear about my brother being a narc?
I haven't told anyone anything.
Just because you're not telling people now doesn't mean you're not going to later. Can we count on you?
I never said I was gonna tell
you might not
people.
say it,
Charlie,
but Charlie, your actions speak volumes.
Oh my god, Charlie, I fucking saw Tony the tiger was trying to eat you up. You were being such a fucking flake, okay? So don't you even try it.
That was so retro. I love that.
Yeah,
I know how much you love
was
cereal.
uncomfortable with the idea, and I didn't like knowing secrets, but I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying us knowing secrets and you telling secrets, if they're found out that you told, you would get in trouble.
I was
I'm not
trying
saying
to
I'm the one that
protect
found
I
you.
hate it when you talk like this.
I was trying to protect you, Charlie. You have to see my side of it.
I do, but I also see the side of all of us now getting in super trouble.
Okay, well, guess what? We're not gonna get in trouble because the commander knows that I told you everything. And guess what?
He literally like freezes.
Guess what? Guess whose theory was right? Guess.
By your attitude, I'm guessing yours.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just sorry. Hey, I'm not 14 years old.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and be like, Charlie, listen. Getting in trouble isn't the worst thing that can happen to you. And you know that. Because the worst thing that could happen to you has happened to you. So just take a deep breath. and know that whatever happens, we got you, okay?
Yeah,
But
man.
you also have to have you.
For sure.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, jokes aside, I would never do anything, and that includes telling you information, without making sure that it's the best move for you guys. I mean, you guys basically adopted me into your family. You guys are my family. And I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to you.
This
Okay?
is just the first, mission without Dad since it happened, and so I wanted to do a good job. And I didn't want to
That's fair.
get in trouble, but it's more than that. This whole mission, is about keeping these secrets. And that's forfeiting the money, it's forfeiting everything if you tell those secrets.
You're right. But for now, the commander agrees with our initial assessment that we just do our jobs and we do it well, okay? That's all we need from you, Charlie. Just do your job.
I can do that.
I know you can.
My job doesn't include turning off the working Joes tonight, right?
No, it doesn't.
'Cause I thought about it. Okay, great.
But hey, Kit, do you think you could turn off working Joe's just hypothetically?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
I told you she could.
Yeah, he said you could do it slower than him. Anyway, I'll
I
see you guys.
didn't
Good
say
night.
it like
Fuck you, dude.
I didn't say it like that.
Okay,
I was
there's
just
two of them, so
saying.
we'll see.
Now we're gonna have to make it a race. He says as he goes
Go to
into him.
bed.
I like to think that is not the first time that Hawk has just dropped a sibling bomb right in the middle of the two of them and then
100%.
walked
Oh, yeah.
away to just enjoy the chaos of it. Just casually walk by and be like, "Oh, hey, Kit, by the way, Charlie was the one that borrowed that wrench and then lost it." And then walk away and then just
That was my
walk away.
left-handed
100%. So these guys, the trio goes to bed.
Yeah, I lay awake in shame.
Yeah, I think that I'm definitely awake, but I'm in my quarters for sure.
Sure. At least go to your quarters to think about everything that has happened, everything that's been revealed, to then pivot and do nothing about the information, to fail terribly at flirting, all of the
No,
things.
it was okay.
Sure.
It was an okay job. I got my point
No,
across.
It was not okay.
Gotta applaud the honesty.
Oh, no.
Eventually,
I'd rather get eaten by an alien.
you all find yourself asleep. And the next morning, you wake up with enough time to get ready and prepare yourselves to venture out into Hadley's Hope. As you do so, you don't need to drive anything, as you'll notice that the landing pad is relatively close to the colony itself. As Mother sends you an old, of when the colony still existed, but still a map to get your general bearings of the colony. So you can basically, the wall that was once there is just rubble that you climb over to get into the colony itself. You start kind of in that western chunk, work your way to the east. This is not an uncommon thing for more exploratory missions, and that's where the extra incentives come in. So pretty much everyone can join this expedition to look for whatever. If you find something, it's like holes. Whoever finds it gets the bonus for finding something fun, but it has to be deemed fun by Gaius. So Gaius stays on the bridge with the commander and watches basically the feeds from all of your suit cameras. If you should find something you think maybe is worth something, you can kind of show it to him and he'll say yay or nay. But as you explore this colony, you really just find rubble. You can tell where there's a secondary basement level. Some buildings had a second upper level. Everything has been crumbled to the ground. The floors to the
Even the
basement have been
casino?
caved in. Even the casino. No money to be found.
That's definitely where I was gonna go check.
So the more you look, the more you think that you're not gonna find anything here. It's destroyed. And I will say,
Why
the two
fuck are we
people,
here?
no, three people here with military backgrounds, as you're exploring, you all notice something odd.
Uh-oh.
You notice that there seems to be the remnants of two different kinds of explosions. One that was very central to the city, and one that seems to have been a little farther away, and a wave of it hit the city to destroy. Hard to say which happened first, but you can, by the way you see things falling, you've seen combat enough, you know what explosions generally react with a city or a building. It's a weird way some of the rubble lies. It's a strange way a building that looks like it exploded and then also moved off to the side from a second wave. Things like that you start to notice.
This wasn't a singular accident explosion. This place was bombed. They were trying to destroy something here, whether it be the colony or something else. But this place was definitely bombed. That's what the wave of explosions is. I feel like that's what it has to be.
Maybe like an initial fight and then a cleanup crew.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what were they cleaning up?
That is the question.
As you continue to walk,
Let's
get
hope it
to
was just a sect of terrorists.
roughly that block B1 area, kind of having headed south and then back up, and you'll head north, making A1 kind of your last stop on the way back to the ship. More through the north part, kind of doing a little circle. So you're currently in the middle, which is really when you could tell like this was the central part of some explosion that decimated the city.
Can we tell at all if it was an explosion that like does it look like there's one building in the central location that exploded outwards, as in like an explosion originated within one of the buildings or like within the colony, or does it look like everything was decimated as if something like landed? Can I tell? You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, okay.
And I will say though, since you're looking for that, since it's hard to tell, you kind of think that I almost contradicted myself.
Yeah, no worries.
You can tell, and because you can tell that it was kind of, it looks like just like kind of central to the city, not necessarily a building, but central to the city in this B1 area, that explosion happened, and you can kind of see that, especially close to that center. That seems to be the second explosion. Is that that is the second one, because that you can more clearly see the explosive path versus the kind of on the more outlier parts of the city. It looks a little bit more muddled of what could have been from a separate blast.
That makes me feel like they couldn't get it done with a standard bombing run, and so they sent in a big gun, like some kind of nuclear bomb, and they blamed it on some nuclear attack, but really it was to try to destroy something.
They're trying to hide.
I don't know.
Because this level of like, they damn near blast the surface.
But it didn't get that bunker.
No, which makes me think.
So is there anything else?
Any human resistance or any human military presence here obviously would have moved to the bunker, which means obviously the bunker would have been attacked, but it wasn't. That's what makes me think. I mean, I just don't think it would. Maybe I'm just trying to convince myself it wasn't terrorists.
No, I think, like, I mean, you're right. They wouldn't just... Whatever it was probably happened too fast for them to relocate.
And why are all the weapons missing from the armory? And where are all the fucking bodies? Wait, where are all the fucking bodies?
As you continue to explore, and do notice that even with the hottest of explosives, some sort of remnants likely would be here.
Even like the shadow imprint of...
But you don't seem to see anything left, which is definitely odd. As you've been exploring, you've heard crumbling of buildings even to this day from years supposedly later, of like a wind hits something wrong and a rock falls and you all turn, or things like that are kind of put you all on edge. I would say at this point, most probably of your stress levels have gone up the more you're trying to think about what could have happened here, why aren't there any bodies, a rock falls and you just know you're jumpy and you're getting more and more stressed as you continue to walk around. And Kit, you find yourself near Caden, and he's kind of walking to the left of you, and he hears again the rock fall and turns to it. These fucking ghosts, man. And he seems very freaked out to be here. And as he looks at you and says that and tries to kind of laugh it off, a sharp object explodes from the center of his body, spraying you with blood as you see an odd looking blade extruding from his stomach and is pulled back as he stands there, and you see just the slightest glimpse of some black something scurry into the rubble that Caden is standing in front of. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh, fuck." And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, fuck!
Oh!
Guys!
We do it.
Holy shit, thank God we don't have to wait 2 weeks.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
I know, Jesus.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, it is about to kick off in session 4, folks. Holy shit.
I was wondering, I was like, this thing's gonna come alive, what's gonna happen? I'm scared.
When is the shoe dropping? Holy shit.
It just
Hayden, they weren't
Meg, did you have
ghosts.
something before we sign off?
No, I'm just shook, dude.
I thought you were raising
No,
your hand.
I'm just shook.
Banana bread at work,
Banana
dude?
bread at work today, dude.
All
Hell
right,
yeah.
well, we'll pick
Alien
up...
in the alien session, dude?
Hell yeah. We'll pick up there next week with the aftermath of our first really injury at all and death in our...
Well, he's not dead yet.
Well, you're here now, so I'm sure you'll be able to heal him super easily.
Medic.
But we'll see
were
what
asking for
happens.
something.
Heal a hole in his chest.
Yeah, you were literally you were like, oh, why am I even here? Like, just be late. But thank you all
Thank you,
for
JMO.
playing
Thank you,
best players
JMO.
I could ask for this crazy campaign. And as always, everybody says bye.
Bye.
Bye.